What's up, everybody? It is Frey, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw Japanese, Chinese, and Korean people in your manga or anime or whatever. Drawing. Let's do it. This is not in any way meant to be the end all be all for this. They're kind of general things you could draw to help you differentiate between each of the ethnicities. So let's get to it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that there are a ton of differences that differentiate them, but what I will say is if you actually pay attention to just subtle features, you will notice the difference between the three. Start with the easiest side of the three to identify, the Korean people. You can see my examples that I have drawn up here. You notice anything that they have in common? I'm gonna tell you. So let's start with this one. This is actually probably the best example that I've drawn. Koreans have high cheekbones and they're wide. So what I usually do is I draw an oval shape because their heads are circular or oval shape, and then I make the cheekbones kind of puff out with these two arch shapes on the side. You can see arch shapes. Arch shape over here and over here. And then I extend that line from their eye all the way down to either the middle of their mouth or the bottom of their mouth. And that's how I get those. You'll also notice that the eyes compared to the whole face are pretty small. They have smaller eyes than all three of these nationalities. They're the smallest eyed. Yeah, I think I said that right. You know what I'm saying, okay? Their eyes are the smallest out of the three. There we go. They also have very strong jawlines, or prominent jawlines. I wouldn't say strong, but you can definitely, they're very prominent. So that's really it for Koreans. Their lips are on the thin side. Maybe it's not it for Koreans, right? Their lips are on the thin side. So you can see, I made, especially hers right here, you can see her lips are really thin. Okay, so we're going to move on. Let's move right along to the next example. The next example are Japanese people. You can see on here, you can already see subtle differences in their facial structures. Their face is more narrow. Their noses are longer. You can see I've drawn their noses more long. Their eyes are definitely wider. And their cheekbones are lower. And especially for the males have sharper features, sharper cheekbones, longer faces. And you can see it right there. Their head shape is more oval. And that's pretty much it. That's what would differentiate them from Koreans, pretty much. Example are Chinese people. Chinese people tend to have round faces. So I draw them with round faces. They have flatter noses. So what I would do is I would make like a W type shape for their noses to make it look flatter. You can see it on these characters. Yep. And then they have bigger mouths than the three, and their lower lip is usually a little bit bigger than the upper lip.
So that's what I did for these characters. And I think that's it. So subtle differences really notice between the different facial features in Koreans and Chinese and Japanese people. If you know of any other things I could probably add, leave a comment below about it. And like, subscribe, share this, do all those wonderful things that I love for you to do. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm out. Peace. Stay golden. What more can I say? Nothing. Bye.